What happens when one of Britain's most beloved actresses walks onto a daytime talk show expecting a friendly chat and instead finds herself cornered by a host who seems determined to create drama? In just 35 seconds, one cold comment would lead to the most shocking walkout in loose women history. Julie Walters sat on that famous panel expecting what every guest expects: a light conversation, a few laughs, maybe a story about her latest project. She had appeared on countless talk shows before, always professional, always kind with her time. But this day was different. Denise Welch was in the host chair. What began as simple questions quickly turned into something no one in the studio saw coming. The set looked the same as always. Bright lights, the familiar purple and white background, the cozy couch meant to feel like friends chatting over coffee. Julie walked out to warm applause, smiling at the crowd like the national treasure she is. She sat between Denise and the other panelists, Kay Adams, Nadia Saha, and Jane Moore. The mood felt safe. Denise started with the usual greetings. "Julie, it's lovely to have you here. You look wonderful." Julie smiled. "Thank you so much. It's lovely to be here." The first part of the interview went well. They talked about her career, her latest film, and funny moments from set. The audience laughed and leaned in. Then Denise changed her tone. "So, Julie," she said, leaning forward, "there's been a lot of talk lately about actors your age still taking roles that maybe should go to younger people. What do you say to those who think you should step aside?" The room froze. Julie paused, then answered calmly. "I think there's room for everyone. Age shouldn't decide who gets to work." Denise pushed harder. "But don't you think you're blocking opportunities for the next generation?" Kay tried to help. "Talent doesn't expire. There are roles for everyone." Denise ignored her. "At some point, don't you think it's time to let go? To accept that your time in the spotlight has passed?" The audience went silent. Julie straightened in her seat. "I don't think my time has passed. I still love my work. People still want to work with me." "Do they?" Denise pressed. "Or are you living off past glory?" Nadia stepped in. "That's unfair, Denise." Denise snapped back. "I'm just being honest." Julie's expression changed. "Honest or rude? You've had your rewards," Denise said. "Why not exit gracefully?" Jane spoke firmly. "This is out of line." Denise shrugged. "I'm saying what younger people are thinking." "Taking up space," Julie repeated. "I've worked in this industry for over 40 years. I've earned my place." "This entitlement is the problem," Denise replied. "The world moves on." Kay pleaded. "Can we change the subject?" "Why?" Denise snapped. That's when Julie stood up. She removed her microphone. "I came here for a pleasant conversation. I didn't come to be told I'm too old to work." Denise laughed. "Oh, here we go." "This isn't criticism," Julie said. "This is an attack." Nadia stood and touched Julie's arm. "You don't have to stay." Jane stood too. Denise now sat alone. The audience began booing Denise. "You're being cruel," Julie said. Denise tried to defend herself, but Kay stepped in. "That's enough." Producers called for a commercial break, but Julie was already leaving. "I've never been made to feel like my existence is a problem," Julie said. "That's not what I said," Denise protested weakly. "It is," Jane replied. Julie looked at Denise one last time. "I respected you. I thought you supported women, but you tore me down for attention." She placed her microphone on the table and walked off to loud applause. Backstage, crew members apologized. Nadia stayed close. "That was personal," Julie said quietly. The producers said they were mortified. Back on set, Kay and Jane confronted Denise. "That wasn't a conversation," Jane said. "That was cruelty." When the cameras returned, Kay addressed the audience. "Julie Walters left because she was treated disrespectfully. That does not reflect our values." Jane added, "She deserved to be celebrated." The audience applauded again. Nadia returned to the panel. "I'm deeply disappointed." She said to Denise, "You told her she should retire," Nadia added. Denise denied it, but Kay quoted her exact words about letting go and past glory. The rest of the show was tense. Viewers called in, all supporting Julie. Not one defended Denise. As the credits rolled, Kay told Denise she should apologize publicly. One by one, the panelists walked away. Denise sat alone. The moment replayed across media, not as bold television, but as an example of how not to treat a guest. Julie, meanwhile, went home quietly, her phone ringing non-stop. She let it ring. She had done nothing wrong. She arrived to promote her work and left having defended her dignity. Julie Walters walked onto that stage, a beloved actress. She walked off as a symbol of self-respect, strength, and knowing your